Good afternoon, everybody. We go to Game 2, the opening round of the District 16 tournament. And Game 2 will feature the Alexander Comets, the number 5 seed, a record of 10-9, against the Trenton Tigers, the number 4 seed, a record of 17-3. B.J. Turcotte, the head coach of the Tigers, Boyd Westman, the head coach of the Alexander Comets, and Bob Turcotte says this has been a nice season for Tiger basketball.
We've come a long way since last year. Like I've said this over and over. Last year we were 4-18, while this year we have 17. We're 17-3 right now, a regular season record, and that's 360 if you want to call it that. We played some nice ball this year, and you can't complain about it at all.
What have been the keys to that success this year, Bob?
Well, I think one of the big keys that we've had our kids during the summertime. They really worked their tails off. They come out and they wanted to play. They were tired of getting beat all the time. And when we got Hutchins back, we knew we were getting her back last year. That really solidified us at our ball handling position there. Last year in the districts, we averaged 30 turnovers a game, and that's tough to win when you're giving up that many. We were in a lot of games last year too, just we couldn't take care of the ball.
Bob Turcotte, the head coach of the Trenton Tigers, some of his pregame comments. On the back, we'll chat with Boyd Westman, the head coach of the Alexander Comets, as the pregame show continues in a minute on News Radio 660 Sports. At the game show, we visit with Boyd Westman, the head coach of the Alexander Comets, a record of 10-9, and Coach Westman says that turned out to be a pretty good year as it developed for the Comets.
Really pleased with the way they worked hard through the season. So that's all a coach can ask, is that you get a group of kids that come in and want to work hard, and we've had that Alexander.
What have been some of the keys to your success this year?
Well, I think that along with working hard, we've got a small team, but it's a real quick team, and we get out, get pressure on other teams, cause a lot of turnovers, and basically that's the thing we look for, is just cause turnovers, getting around tempo games.
So it didn't hurt coming back this year. You got a lot of ball players that have played a lot of basketball the last couple of years for the Comets.
Yeah, they have. They played a lot of basketball last year. And we're still a young team this year. We've only got one senior. But the Comets have been young for the last couple of years, and they're coming around late in the season.
Boyd Westman, the head coach of the Alexander Comets, with a couple of his pregame comments. And I'll be back. We'll check the starting lineups as the pregame show continues in a minute on News Radio 660 Sports. In the District 16 tournament, the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Alexander Comets, and they'll go like this, coached by Boyd Westman. Up front and a forward is Alicia Heen. Heen is a junior at 5'7". The other forward is Jessica James. James is a sophomore at 5'6". At the post is Heather McCabe. McCabe, a senior at 5'8". In the backcourt, the guards are Michelle Ross. Ross is a junior at 5'7", and the other guard is Amber Jacobson. Jacobson is a junior at 5'6". And for the Trenton Tigers, they're going to go like this. Up front and a forward is Tricia Ledoux. Ledoux for the Trenton Tigers is a sophomore at 5'10". The other forward for Trenton is Lacey Ryder. Ryder is a sophomore at 5'4". At the post is Joni Ryder, a junior at 5'10". And in the backcourt, the guards, Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins is a junior at 5'6". And the other guard for the Tigers today, Alicia Olson. Olson is a junior at 5'5". Bob Turcotte is the head coach of the Trenton Tigers. The Tigers against the Comets in Game 2 of the district tournament. The opening game today, as Burke Central had an easy time of it, defeating
Starting in center for the Comets, 5'8" senior, number 53, Heather McCabe. The head coach of the Comets is Mr. Boyd Westman. Now introducing the Trenton Tigers. Tigers is Mr. Bob Turcotte. The officials for this game on this day,
featuring the Stanley Blue Jays against the Tioga Pirates. So the Alexander Comets are out at center court. Here come the Trenton Tigers, and we're set to go. Tigers are the home team on the scoreboard. The Comets are the visiting team on the board. Dave Winger will put the ball in the air, and we'll get this one underway. The opening tip controlled by no one. They'll do it all over again. The dark blue trim. So the jump ball again. This time the tip controlled by the Tigers in the backcourt. Alicia Olson. Olson shovels it off to Kylie Hutchins. Man-to-man defense. Comets. Hutchins dribble drive to the left baseline. Kicks it back out to Ledoux. Ledoux top of the key to Joni Ryder. Hands it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins circles to the left side. Fires from about 19 and rings the bell. Kylie Hutchins has the first field goal of the game. 2-0. Tigers lead. Comets with the ball to the front court. The Alexander Comets. Comets, left side. Jacobson goes to Ross. Back to Jacobson in the lane. 5-footer in and out. Not good. Rebound ripped out of there by Tricia Ledoux. Ledoux gives it to Alicia Olson. Olson palms the basketball at midcourt. Turnover on the tie court for the Comets. Michelle Ross. Ross in the backcourt to Amber Jacobson. Jacobson brings it to the top of the key. Stops to the free throw line. Left side to Ross. Ross looks in the middle. Now on the dribble drive to the baseline. Stops in the wing. Shovels it back outside. At the top of the key to James. James right side to Jacobson and McCabe at the high post left side. Ross from 20. Nope. Rebound in the lane. High in the air to rip it off is Jessica James. James down the lane. Dipsy Doodle takes it in. Stops. Jumps. Short. Scores. Jessica James ties it up at 2 apiece. 6:50 remaining in the first quarter. Kylie Hutchins, right hand hip high dribble across the stripe, brings it to the front court, guarded by Amber Jacobson. Jacobson circles to the right side, Hutchins, and Hutchins help. And so the Alexander Comets get it back in bounds down court. Amber Jacobson. Jacobson, right side on the wing. Ross from 20. Too long, not good. Rebound, baseline. James, inside jumper, not good. Jacobson, rebound cleared out of there by Joni Ryder. Ryder hands it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins on the fly. Down the lane, Dipsy Doodle takes it in, and as she does, she's fouled. And the foul is going to, nope, there's going to be a travel first. They get it back, and we're tied at 2. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Amber Jacobson to the front court. Jacobson right hand hip high dribble to the top of the key, will orchestrate the offense. Shovels right side on the wing to Ross. Ross looks in the middle, can't find anybody. Now takes it towards the elbow. Skip pass court wide. Jacobson drives the baseline, takes it in, lays it up, not good. Rebound Jacobson, shovels it off on the left side to Jessica James. James brings it back out to the top of the key. Reverses left side to Jacobson. Wants Heather McCabe to go low. Fires court wide. Skip pass. Ross from 20. Nope. Rebound tipped to the outside, gathered up by Heen. Heen on the baseline, 12-footer, high archer. That's off the back iron, not good. Rebound Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins on the fly to the front court. Hutchins to the hoop, left-handed layup, too hard, not good. And the rebound taken out by Heen. Heen of the Comets brings it back the other way. 2-2, we're scored, tied, 5:45 remaining in the first quarter. Left side, Jacobson from Heen. Jacobson, free throw line left extended. From 15, in and out, rattles off, not good. Rebound, Ross, put back, good. Michelle Ross, the field goal. 4-2, Comets lead. Tigers ball, 5.5 to go, first quarter. Kylie Hutchins, left hand hip high dribble to the front court. Top of the key, guarded by Jacobson. Flips right side to Joni Ryder. Give and go to Hutchins. Down low, in traffic, walks. And for the Tigers as Stacy Slater checks into the ball game. Alicia Olson will take a break. Stacy Slater into the contest, a freshman at 5'4". And the Comets have the ball, leading 4-2. 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. Right side, Ross. Ross at the high post. McCabe from 10. McCabe, no. Rebound. James, spin move. Put back, got it. Jessica James has 4 points, and it's 6-2, and now the Tigers want a timeout, 20 seconds, 6-2. Comets lead back in half a minute on News Radio 660 Sports.
Starting in charging systems for agricultural and automotive use. For expert service in the field of ag machinery and automotive needs, it's Electric and Magneto of Williston. Check out their new service of gasoline injections, flow tested and serviced.
Kylie Hutchins to the front court for the Tigers. Feeds it on the left side on the elbow to Slater. Slater at the high post. Joni Ryder alone from 12. Bingo! Joni Ryder averaging 13 a game. Has 2 today. 8-4, 6-4. Comets lead. Comets ball. Front court, Comets. Ross shovels it left side to Jacobson. Jacobson give and go to Ross in the lane. Jumper blocked. by Ledoux. Rebound, put back Jacobson. That's blocked again by Slater. And the rebound, Joni Ryder. Ryder hands it off to Slater. Slater pushes it to the front court. Fires on the left side to Ledoux. Ledoux back outside to Slater. Slater brings it to the top of the key and hands it to Kylie Hutchins. Alexander, man-to-man defense. Tough one, straight up it is. Deep left corner, jumper up, not good. Hits off the back of the glass. That shot taken by the second time out. And the top of the glass is out of bounds as it hits the basket support. And so Alexander with the ball, leading 6-4, 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. Ross threads the needle down low. McCabe from 5, bingo. Nice move by Heather McCabe down low. McCabe has her first field goal. 8-4, Comets lead, Tigers ball. Kylie Hutchins to the front court. Hutchins throws it at the post, tipped away, stolen by Heen. Heen in traffic at midcourt, slows it down, lets the traffic slide, gives it on the right side to Jacobson. Skip pass left side to Ross. Alone from 22, no. Rebound, McCabe tips it off. Jacobson, put back, got it. Jacobson from McCabe on the touch pass off the rebound. 10-4, Comets lead. Hutchins back court. Got a screen from Slater. Smack. Hope it's going to go the other way. Smacking the screen is Jacobson, and she's going to draw the foul. That's one on Jacobson. That's one on Alexander. Tigers will play it in. Now Ledoux checks out of the ball game. Also checking out of the ball game for the Tigers is Turcotte. Alicia Olson is back in. And let's see, also in there for the Trenton Tigers now. Not Joni Ryder, but Katie Hoffman. Here's the jumper on the right side. Joni Ryder snaps the twine. Joni Ryder has 4 points, and it's 10-6. Comets lead it by 4. Comets have the ball. Left side, Ross. Top of the key. Jacobson all alone. Free throw line jumper. Up short. Not good. Rebound, Hutchins. Hutchins on the fly. Here's the 3-on-3 break. Hutchins down the lane. Dipsy Doodle lays it up. Off the iron. Not good. Rebound. Tipped around. Heen is there on the way down. She's tied up by Katie Hoffman. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Comets. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 10-6. Comets lead. Comets have the ball. To the front court, Alexander's Amber Jacobson. Tigers right side, Ross. Ross on the elbow. Looks in the middle, can't find anybody. Looks again, nobody there. Bounce pass. Back outside to James. James down the lane. Dipsy Doodle stops, jumps, shoots, scores. Jessica James has 6 points. 12-6, Comets lead. Not very good paint defense by the Tigers early in the game. Down court, putting on a little half-court trap foul. Jessica James draws her first. That's 3. They fouled Slater. And so inbounding it is Hutchins. Hutchins to Alicia Olson. Olson top of the key. Fakes left. Goes right. Got a screen from Ryder down the lane. Finger roll up. Not good. Rebound Heather McCabe. Fast break. All alone. James layup. Yes. James has 4 points. Excellent baseball pass from McCabe to James. Baseline to baseline basketball. Hutchins to the front court. Hoffman shot blocked from behind by Jacobson. Jacobson with the rebound. They look for the fast break. Jacobson down court to Heen in the lane. Had it tapped away. Loose ball gathered up by Hutchins. Turnover on Alexander 1. Hutchins to the front court for the Tigers. 1:55 remaining. Hutchins left side from 12. Nope. Rebound in the lane, Katie Hoffman. Hoffman kicks it back out to Hutchins. Free throw line left. Hutchins at the dotted line. Right side, Ryder from 12. Short, not good. Rebound taken down by Jacobson. Jacobson, fast break. James all alone. Layup, batted away and out of bounds by Joni Ryder. Ryder kept pace that time and came in from behind. Knocked it away. And it looks like some of the Tigers are really out of breath right here as they've been playing baseline to baseline. Leaning over on their knees, pulling down their trunks on the knees. That's a good indicator that somebody is tired, and a lot of the Tigers are that way now. Right side, James from 19 snaps the twine. Jessica James off the inbounds. Holy cow, she hot. She has 10, and it's 16-6. Comets have opened up a 10-point lead. Tigers the ball. Olson down low. Inside, Ledoux kicks it back out to Hutchins. Fakes right, goes left, and walks. Turnover on the Tigers, number 5. And now substitution for Alexander into the ballgame. Cindy Lindbig. Lindbig replaces Jessica James. Slater will check in for the Tigers, and she replaces Kylie Hutchins. A minute 22 remaining in the first quarter. 16-8. Comets the lead. Comets the ball. Amber Jacobson to the front court. Jacobson hooks it to the left side. Ross from 22. No. Rebound tapped around in the lane. Up with it. The Comets. Lindbig tips it off. Left side. Heen layup. Not good. And the rebound cleared off by Joni Ryder. Ryder heaves it down court to Turcotte. Turcotte brings it across the midcourt stripe, top of the key. Turcotte orchestrates against the man-to-man. Fires right side to Slater. Slater towards the baseline. Bounces down low. Ledoux from 8. Nope. Rebound cleared inside by the Alexander Comets. Out of a crowd with it is Heen. Heen brings it to the front court. Through traffic. Dips and dives. Tries to stop on a dime. Took a quarter and walked. 2 turnovers on the Alexander Comets. And so the Trenton Tigers get it back with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They're down 16-6. In the back court is Alicia Olson. Olson brings it across the stripe. Falls down. Touch pass left side. Joni Ryder. Ryder brings it to the top of the key. Stops. Hands it off behind her to Olson. Olson circles to the left wing, and as she does, she's fouled, and the block foul is called on Cindy Lindbig. 1 on Lindbig. 3 on Alexander. Half a minute remaining in the first quarter. 16-6. Inbounds backcourt comes to Turcotte. Turcotte at the midcourt circle. Spins to the left side on the elbow. Now back to the top of the key. Counting down at 20 seconds. Slater. Slater bounce pass deep right corner. Olson down low. Pass intended for Joni Ryder. She's called for pushing off. Joni Ryder's first. That's 1 on Trenton. 6 turnovers on the Tigers. And so the Comets get it back. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. To the front court, the Alexander Comets. Amber Jacobson will orchestrate. They're going to wind it down for 1. Jacobson at the midcourt circle. Tigers stay in that 1-2-2 defensive set. Jacobson, left side Ross. Give and go Jacobson. Rebound. Tapped around. Battle for Joni Ryder up with it. That's the end of the first quarter. The score at the end of 1. The Alexander Comets 16. The Trenton Tigers 6. You're listening to the District 16 tournament on News Radio 660 Sports.
On service, and exceptional service makes their friendly staff a #1 priority. There are 5 convenient locations with 4 ATM locations. That, along with experience and security, is your assurance that First National Bank and Trust is the bank for you. First National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
So play back in second quarter as the Trenton Tigers have the basketball. Left side, Olson from 18. Not good. Rebound batted around, but a push foul inside. And the foul is going to be called against the Tigers, or against the Comets. That'll be on Alicia Heen. And so the Tigers play it in. Comes inbounds on the right side to Hoffman. Hoffman gives it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins back outside to Alicia Olson. Olson circles to the right side against the man-to-man defense of Cindy Lindbig. Olson with the ball for the Trenton Tigers. Olson down low. Drops it inside. Ledoux jumper not good. Rebound tipped around and out of a crowd is Amber Jacobson. Jacobson brings it to the front court. Jacobson alley-oop right side Ross. Ross ball fake. Not to the baseline. Stops. Bounce pass back outside to Lindbig. Lindbig at the post to Heen. Heen right side wing Ross. Ross loads it up. Fires a court wide on the skip pass to Jacobson. Jacobson looks at that zone defense of the Tigers. Skip pass court wide right side to Ross. Ross hands it off behind her to Lindbig. Lindbig ball above her head. Skip pass court wide left side to Jacobson. Jacobson brings it back out to the top of the key. She'll orchestrate the offense. Flips it left side. Heen from 12. Bingo! Alicia Heen has her first field goal. And it's 18-6. Alexander leading the Tigers. Kylie Hutchins to the front court for the Trenton Tigers. Hutchins top of the key. Slides to the left wing. Fires from 18 and rings the bell. Kylie Hutchins a three-pointer, and she has 5. 18-9. Alexander with the advantage in the basketball. Left side on the wing, the jumper. Ross from 12. No. Battle for the rebound. Tipped to the outside and gathered up by Lindbig. Lindbig top of the key. Looks in the middle of it is there. Left side wing Ross. Ross fires it deep left corner to Jacobson. Jacobson directs the offense. Give and go to Ross in a crowd. Ross lost control of it and walks. Turnover Alexander 3. Joni Ryder will check back in for the Tigers, and Jessica James will check back in for the Comets. Taking a break is Katie Hoffman for Trenton, and taking a break is Michelle Ross for Alexander. And so the Trenton Tigers have the ball as Kylie Hutchins pounds it to the front court. Hutchins at the midcourt circle, angles to the left side, hook pass on the left elbow down to Alicia Olson, brings it back out to the top of the key to Trace Ledoux. Ledoux, ball above her head, free throw line right, Hutchins, ball fake, drags that pivot foot, walks. 7 turnovers on the Trenton Tigers. Boy, that's been a thorn in their side here in the early going. 6:03 remaining in the first half. 18-9 is the score. The Tigers trail the Comets. Comets have the ball. Lindbig right side. Rainbow from 12. In and out, not good. Rebound tipped around. Still loose on the court. Picked up by Lindbig, top of the key. Feeds it on the left side to James. James streaks to the baseline. Feeds it inside. Heen, 5-footer up and in. Nice passing by the Alexander Comets, 20-9. Comets have the lead over Trenton as Kylie Hutchins hurries to the front court. Hutchins, top of the key. Tigers angles to the left side. Left-hand dribble to the baseline. Stops, kicks it back out. Ledoux from 8. In and out, not good. Rebound, Joni Ryder. Put back, won't drop. And the board's cleared off by the Alexander Comets. Coming up with the rebound is Heen, and she double dribbles. Turnover, Alexander 4. Trenton Tigers will get it back with 5:25 remaining in the first half. Kylie Hutchins will play it in from the left baseline. Bounces it down low. Jumper up. Good by Turcotte. Lacey Turcotte has her first field goal off the inbound. 22-11. Trenton trails Comets. Comets have the ball. Right side, James. James penetrates the alley. Dotted line. Kicks it back outside to Lynn Big, top of the key. Lynn Big fakes left. Goes right. She walks. Turnover 5, Alexander. Now substitution. Michelle Ross will check back in. She replaces Cindy Lindbig. For Alexanders, the Tigers have the ball in the back court. Ryder flips it inbounds to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins brings it to the front court. Right hand, hip high dribble, cross over the left side, cross over the right side, drives to the right side, cross over the left side, brings it top of the key, ball fake the lane, throws it in the lane. Ledoux fade away from 8, off the back iron, not good. Rebound ripped out of a crowd by Heen. Heen coming out of a crowd is pushed. And was there. Ryder was there, and it's going to be Joni Ryder that'll draw the foul. That's 1 on Ryder. That's 2 on Trenton. And so 4:45 remaining in the half. Alexander with the ball to the front court for the Comets. James. James circles to the left side. Gives it off on the wing to Jacobson. Jacobson back out to Ross around the horn the right side. James. James gives it at the high post to Heen around that 2-3 zone of the Tigers. Right side on the wing to James. James top of the key. Hands it off to Amber Jacobson. Jacobson almost had it tapped away and stolen by Turcotte, but it's picked up by James. James, left side, Ross from 20. Air ball, missed everything. Ricochets out of bounds, and the Trenton Tigers will get it back. 4:20 remaining in the first half, 22-11. Alexander Comets have the lead. And to the front court, Kylie Hutchins for the Trenton Tigers. Hutchins against the man-to-man of the Comets. Left side on the wing, Ledoux. Ledoux is guarded by Heen. Throws it in the lane. Nice pass down low to Olsen. Back out to Turcotte. Top of the key. Ledoux from 15. Not good. Rebound Heen. Heen on the fly. Lead pass right side. James couldn't get the shot away. Kicks it back outside to Ross. Top of the key. Jacobson from 15 off the iron. Not good. Rebound tapped around. Goes out of bounds off of Heather McCabe's hand. And the Trenton Tigers will play it in. Substitution for the Tigers. Hoffman checks into the ball game, and Trish Ledoux will take a break. Joni Ryder flips it inbounds to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins brings it to the front court. 3:45 remaining in the half. Hutchins at the midcourt circle. Fakes right, goes left. Out the high post to Joni Ryder, guarded by McCabe. Down low. Here's Turcotte. Turcotte squares, looks, doesn't cast. Bounces it off to Ryder. Back outside to Alicia Olsen. Olsen ball hawking, top of the key. Flips right side to Turcotte. Alley-oop low to Ryder from 5. In and out, not good. Rebound Ryder. Put back, got it. Joni Ryder with 6 points. 3:20 remaining in the first half. 20-13. Alexander leads by 7. Comets ball. James to the front court. Lead pass left side for Ross. Tipped away. Stolen by Hutchins all alone. The solo, yes. Kylie Hutchins with the steal in the basket. Now the Comets want a timeout. 3:09 remaining in the first half. The score. Tigers trailing the Comets. Alexander 20, Trenton 15. You're listening to District 16 on News Radio 660 Sports.
When your home or business is damaged by water,
the Gas and All C-Store in Ray is open 7 days a week. Self-serve, unleaded, and diesel fuel, plus a full-service convenience store that's open 7 days a week. The Gas and All in Ray has all your snack and munchie needs, from sandwiches, chips, popcorn, pizza, pop, and off-sale beer. It's all available from 6 till 11. Stop by and see Linda and the girls for all your food and fuel needs. The Gas and All C-Store is open 7 days a week. For Gas and All, it's the Gas and All C-Store in Ray.
Play back in as the Comets inbound it. Jacobson throws it in Ross. Ross kicks it in the backcourt to James. James to the free throw line. Left side of McCabe from 12. Nope. Rebound battle for Heen up with it under the bucket. Heen trying to get out of a crowd. Can't. 3-second violation. Turnover Alexander 7. 2:51 remaining in the half. Comets 20. Tigers 15. And in the backcourt inbounding it. The Trenton Tigers, Joni Ryder. Ryder to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins looks at Bob Turcotte. Gets some instructions. Cuts Hutchins to the top of the key. On the right side to Slater. Checked in during the timeout. Slater throws it court wide. Left side. Here's Turcotte from 12. Bingo. Turcotte has 4 points. 20-17, a 3-point Alexander lead. They led by 10 and 11 a moment ago. Free throw line right. Here's Jacobson. Skip pass. Left side to Ross. Ross guarded by Slater. Brings it top of the key on the right side to Jacobson. Jacobson ball fake. Now throws it up the high post to Heen. Heen penetrates the alley. Dotted line jumper. In and out. Not good. Rebound taken down by Hutchins. Hutchins on the fly the other way. Hutchins to the front court. She'll orchestrate the offense for the Tigers. Looks to the right. Looks to the left. Fires right. Here's Slater from 15. Bingo. Slater snaps the twine. She has her first field goal. 20-19, and just like that, we have a one-point ball game. Tigers have battled back. Alexander with the ball. Ross at the high post to Heen. Dotted line jumper. Swish. Alicia Heen with 6 points. 22-19. Jessica James had 10 in the first quarter. She has not scored for a while, but Heen picking up the slack for the Comets. Right side, Slater. Slater had a notion. Didn't catch. Top of the key to Hutchins. Hutchins ball fake left. Drives left on the wing. Turcotte, rainbow, 20-footer, nothing but rope. Lacey Turcotte snaps the twine for 3. 22-22, we're knotted again. Left side wing, Ross. Ross throws it court wide on the right side. Wing to James. James skip pass. Left side to Ross. Ross holds the ball overhead, trying to get it in the lane, intended for Jacobson, tipped away by Katie Huffman, and the loose ball picked up by Joni Ryder, who gives it to Kylie Hutchins. Turnover 8 to Alexander. Hutchins, top of the key, right side. Slater fires from 20, off the back iron, not good. Rebound, Huffman had it, lost it, picked up by Turcotte. Turcotte dives after it, ball loose, gathered up by Heen. Heen outlet to Ross. Ross on the fly at the left block, kicks it back outside to James. James spinning on the left elbow, takes it to the wing. Now drops it deep left corner to Jacobson, fires it back outside to Ross. Free throw line left to James. James to the baseline, stops, jumps, shoots, not good. All alone for the rebound is Hoffman. Hoffman hands it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins to the front court. Half a minute remaining in the first half. Hutchins throws it on the left wing. Turcotte. Turcotte kicks it back out to Hutchins. Three-pointer, bingo. Kylie Hutchins gives the Tigers a 3-point lead at 25-22. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Left side, Ross drives to the baseline. Trip foul is going to be called as she got tangled up in the feet of Kylie Hutchins, and Hutchins will draw the foul. On Kylie Hutchins, her first, and that's 3 on the Tigers, and so the Comets will play it in. Michelle Ross will put it in play on the left baseline. Stacks it up strong right in front of her on the left center line and throws it back outside. Round the horn to Ross. Ross to Jacobson. Free throw line jumper at the buzzer. Not good. That's the end of the first half as both clubs head to the locker room. It's halftime. The score, the Trenton Tigers 25. The Alexander Comets 22 at the half. I'll be back. We'll check scoring and numbers of the first half in 2 minutes on Tigers with the lead over the Alexander Comets. At the end of the first quarter, the Comets were running away 16-6. Second quarter belonged to Trenton, outscoring Alexander 19-6, and the score at halftime 25-22 for the Trenton Tigers in the first half. 11 field goals. They did not shoot a free throw. 3 of the 11 field goals, 3-pointers, 25 points for the Trenton Tigers. No one in foul trouble. For the Alexander Comets, 11 field goals, all of the 2-point variety. They didn't shoot a free throw. No one in foul trouble for Alexander. Turnovers, Trenton with 7, Alexander with 8. So at the half, 25-22, Trenton with the 3-point lead after mounting a big comeback after being down by as many as 11 points in the first half. I'll be back. We'll look at the individual numbers after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to the District 16 tournament on News Radio 66.
And a biscuit in this month's $2.99 to-go meal. Tax extra, prices may vary.
No bones, no mess, on the go, that's best. It's crisp, strict for me. Oh, everybody needs a little KFC.
25-22, Trenton Tigers leading the Alexander Comets at halftime. Individual scoring for the Tigers in the first half. 4 ball players in the column. 10 points for Kylie Hutchins, 2 3-pointers, 2 2-pointers, 10 for Hutchins. 6 points for Joni Ryder, 2 points for Stacy Slater, 7 points for Lacey Turcotte, for the Tigers total of 25 in the first half. For the Alexander Comets, all 5 starters scored. 10 points for Jessica James, 6 points for Alicia Heen, 2 points for Heather McCabe, 2 points for Michelle Ross, and 2 points for Amber Jacobson. No one in foul trouble for either ball club. 3 fouls on Alexander in the first half. 3 fouls on the Trenton Tigers in the first half. Back with more as the pregame show continues in 2 minutes on News Radio 660 Sports. Halftime, Tigers from the field, 11 of 27 for 41%. Alexander, 11 of 34 for 32%. Neither team shot a free throw, the difference being the 3-point field goals, as the Tigers have 3 3-pointers and the Comets have no 3-point field goals. Rebounds, 14 for Trenton, 24 for Alexander. And the turnovers, 8 for Alexander and 7 for the Trenton Tigers. So we're at halftime, 25-22. 2 ball players with 10 points. Kylie Hutchins for Trenton and Jessica James for the Alexander Comets. 3-point lead for Trenton at the half. We'll be back with the second half of this ball game in 90 seconds on News Radio 660 Sports.
Stop. Northwest Lumber and Supply, half block east of the Ray Mall in Ray.
The Papineau Agency of Nansen Insurance and Friendly True Value in Tioga are proud to be a sponsor of local sports. The Papineau Agency of Nansen Insurance can handle all of your auto, home, life, health, nursing home, and commercial insurance. When it comes to getting true value for hardware supplies, small appliances, and power tools, shop Friendly True Value in Tioga, where you always get true value. The Papineau Agency of Nansen Insurance and Friendly True Value in Tioga. They'd like to wish the best of luck to all tournament teams, coaches, and fans.
Play back in. Ledoux trying a shot for the Tigers. Missed it, and the Comets bring it back the other way, and they have the ball right now. Here's Ross around the horn of the right side. Jacobson in the lane, turnaround jumper. He partially blocked by Alicia Olsen. The rebound cleared off by Kylie Hutchins and the Tigers. Hutchins brings it to the front court. She'll orchestrate the offense for the Tigers. Left side from 23. Shot flat. Not good. Rebound, Joni Ryder. Top of the key. Ryder hands it off to Kylie Hutchins. 25-22. Tigers lead it by 3. Tigers have the ball. Man-to-man defense. Comets. Hutchins left side. Jumper. Slater. Not good. Turcotte. The rebound cleared off by McCabe. McCabe gives it off to James. James to the free throw line on the gallop. Flips it right side to Jacobson. Jacobson deep right corner to Ross. Ross trying to punch it in the lane to Heen. It's knocked around. Ball loose. Gathered up. Stolen by Alicia Olsen. Turnover 9, Alexander. Olsen hands it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins to the front court. Hutchins will orchestrate the offense. Circles to the left side. Picks up the dribble. Slows it down. Hutchins pivots. Calls a timeout. Found herself in trouble and couldn't get rid of it. Instead of taking the held ball, takes a 20-second timeout. We will too. 25-22. Back in half a minute on News Radio 660 Sports.
Pizza Hut of Williston, making it great again and again. Now try all the new baked and a creamy Alfredo sauce. Bring the whole family in for a great Italian meal. Try them all. The new pasta baked meals available at Pizza Hut of Williston, making it great again and again.
Trenton Tigers have the ball. Hutchins free throw line right. Turcotte alley-oop down low. Ledoux, but on her back. Foul is going to be called on Jessica James. That's 2 on James. That's 1 on Alexander. And the Tigers, Kylie Hutchins will play it inbounds with 6.5 to go in the third. 25-22, Trenton the lead. The inbounds, right side, Ledoux, 8-footer, not good. Rebound cleared off by Alicia Heen. Heen brings it to the front court for the Comets. Lead pass down court to McCabe, way overhead, not out of bounds. McCabe is about 5'8", 5'9". She needed to be 6'10" to catch that pass. Turnover, Alexander, 10. And so the Tigers have the ball again. In the back court is Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins brings it to the front court. Left hash mark. Hutchins, top of the key, Alicia Olsen. Olsen backs it off, brings it to the right side. Now dribble drive to the baseline. Olsen reverses back outside. Ryder from 15. Switch. Joni Ryder has 8 points. 27-22. Trenton leads it by 5, less than 6 to go in the third. Left side in the wing. James down low to McCabe. McCabe turnaround 5-footer, not good. She's held. Holding foul inside is going to be called against the Trenton Tigers. That'll be whistled against Turcotte. Lacey Turcotte picks up her first. That's 1 on Trenton. Into the free throw line, Heather McCabe. McCabe for the Comets has 2 points today, a field goal early in the first quarter. McCabe at the line, right-handers give, top short, not good. She'll do it again. McCabe steps up to the free throw line for the second give toss. 27-22. A 5-point Trenton lead. Gift McCabe up. Nope. Rebound in the lane. Heen the putback. 8-footer. Too hard. Not good. Rebound taken down by Tricia Ledoux. Ledoux lets the traffic fly. Gives to Hutchins. Down court to Turcotte. Turcotte lost control of the ball and carried it. Turnover, Trenton 8. And so the Comets will get it back. Inbounds in the back court to Amber Jacobson. Jacobson to the front court, top of the key, bounce pass right side, James. James threads a needle, high post, McCabe, jumper, blocked by Olson. Rebound taken down by Turcotte. Turcotte to the front court, slows it down. Hands it off behind her to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins between the circles. Hutchins drives to the left elbow, out of the baseline. Reverses to Joni Ryder at the dotted line. Nice pass down low, Ledoux. Ledoux had a wide open crack at the bucket, kicked it back outside, then stood there and got caught homesteading. Turnover on Trenton 9. Ledoux is off. Katie Hoffman is back on. And so the Comets have the ball, trailing by a nickel, 27-22, 5:10 remaining in the third. Jacobson right side on the wing to Ross. Ross to the dotted line, back out to McCabe. McCabe steps into the lane, flips it back out to James. James drives into the lane, but standing in the lane was McCabe, and she got caught. Turnover 12 on the Comets, and the Tigers have the ball. In the backcourt, Kylie Hutchins. Little half-court trap by the Comets. Hutchins to the front court. Feeds it out at the free throw line. Joni Ryder, 12-footer, bingo. Joni Ryder with 10. 29-22, 7-point Trenton lead. To the front court, the Comets. Here's James. Jessica James, right side pass to Jacobson at the high post to Heen. Heen pivots, squares, throws a deep right corner, jumper up. Jacobson rings the bell. Amber Jacobson, her first field goal in a long time. She has 4. 29-24. The Tigers lead by 5 again. Kylie Hutchins to the front court. Deep left corner, Alicia Olson. Olson in the lane, drops it off. Hoffman from 12, in and out, not good. Rebound, Joni Ryder tries the putback. It was blocked. Rebound cleared by Ross. Down court, Heen alone, layup, yep. Alicia Heen with 8 points. 29-26, 3-point Trenton lead. Trenton has the ball, 4 minutes to go, and carrying the basketball, Alicia Olson got the hand underneath it on. That's Stacy Slater. And so, to the front court, Amber Jacobson. Jacobson bounce pass on the right side to James. James kicks it back outside to Lindbig. Lindbig free throw line right to James. James looks inside, penetrates to the dotted line, flips it back out right wing to Lindbig. Skip pass left side, Jacobson down low to Ross. Took a couple of little tiny stutter steps. Didn't matter if they were big or little. It's still a travel, and that's what they call it. Turnover, Alexander, 13. And so Trenton has possession again with 3.5 remaining in the third, leading 29-26. Kylie Hutchins, top of the circle. Looks to the right side, reverses back to the left side, guarded by Jacobson, throws it off, pass intended for Joni Ryder, picked off by Heen. Heen to Jacobson, stops, jumps, shoots, not good. So the turnover didn't hurt him on the scramble for the rebound. A push foul inside. And the foul is going to be called against the Comets. That'll be on Alicia Heen. Heen second, 2 on Alexander. And so the Tigers have the ball, 3:20 remaining in the third. To the front court, Slater. Slater, free throw line right. Kicks it back outside to Ryder. Ryder, top of the key to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins backs it off, throws it at the post to Hoffman. Hoffman, ball above her head, looks low, kicks it back outside to Joni Ryder. Ryder alley-oop down low. Hutchins, turnaround for 5. It's not good. And on the ensuing rebound, a foul. Foul is called against the Trenton Tigers, and that foul is on Lacey Turcotte. That's her second. So the Comets have the ball. Right side is Lindbig, and Lindbig makes her way to the lane and walks. Turnover, Alexander, that's 14. So the Trenton Tigers play it in the back court. Joni Ryder puts it in play to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins brings it to the front court against pressure. Dribble drive to the baseline. Under the basket, stops, jump, shoots. Not good. She's fouled. Foul is going to be called on Alicia Heen. Heen of the Comets picks up her third, and that's 3 on Alexander. And this will put Kylie Hutchins at the free throw line. Alicia Heen comes out of the ball game. Heather McCabe is back in. Kylie Hutchins has 10 points. First free throw attempt of the game. Gift, Hutchins up, in and out, not good. Hutchins steps up to the free throw line again. 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. Stanley and Tioga to follow this game, and then Watford City and Ray. Free effort, up, good. Kylie Hutchins, 1 of 2 in that series, and it's 30-26. 4-point advantage for Trenton. Play Alexander Comets Jacobson, left side on the wing. Here's James, dribble drive to the left baseline, cut off by the defensive Turcotte. Back outside to Lindbergh, around the horn on the right side, Jacobson. Threads the needle down low to McCabe. McCabe to the hoop, but she walked. 15 turnovers, Alexander. Trenton Tigers played in with 2:20 remaining in the third. Kylie Hutchins getting pressure from Jacobson. Hutchins yo-yos across the stripe to the top of the key. Will orchestrate from there. Hutchins takes it to the left wing now. Stops, looks low, can't find Huffman. Back outside to Slater. Slater brings it to the top of the key. Stacy Slater, free throw line right, Turcotte. Dropped it right there to take advantage. Is Michelle Ross. Turnover 12, Trenton. Ross to the front court. Ross bounces right side to Jacobson. Skip pass, left side to James. Drive, stops, jumps, shoots, not good. Rebound, Joni Ryder. Ryder for the Trenton Tigers hands it off to Stacy Slater. A minute 45 remaining in the third. Slater to the front court, spins at the midcourt circle, moves to the right side. Now backs to the wing. On the dribble drive to the baseline. Stops, jumps, shoots, not good. Rebound, McCabe. Outlet on the break, looking for James. Tipped away by Kylie Hutchins. Loose ball gathered up by Joni Ryder. Good defense by Kylie Hutchins at midcourt. Hutchins gets it back from Ryder. Hutchins down the lane. The layup is good. She's fouled as she turned the corner at the left elbow, and the block foul going to be called on the Alexander Comets. That'll be whistled on Amber Jacobson. Jacobson second. That's 4 on Alexander. Kylie Hutchins will play it inbounds. Trish Ledoux checks into the ball game. Leaving is Hoffman. Alicia Olsen is also back in, and Slater is off. Nope, no, Slater stays on. Turcotte will leave. And so Kylie Hutchins will put it in play. Hutchins on the left baseline. Bounces down low. Ryder all alone lays it up and in. Joni Ryder off the inbounds. Gets the lay in. 32-26. Trenton leads by 6 again with a minute 10 remaining in the third. Alexander with the ball. Lindbergh alley-oop down low. McCabe power move up and in. McCabe a nice little drop step to the hoop. Heather McCabe has 4. 32-28. A minute remaining in the third quarter. To the front court, Kylie Hutchins working on the left elbow. Dribble drive to the baseline in the lane. Jumper blocked by McCabe. Rebound. Jacobson pass break. McCabe to the hoop. Layup not good. She's fouled. Trish Ledoux will draw the foul. 1 on Ledoux, 2 on Trenton. This will put Heather McCabe at the gift stripe for the Alexander Comets. McCabe is 0 of 2 at the line. She'll have a pair here. Katie Hoffman checks in. Joni Ryder will take a break. 32-28. It's been a dandy all the way, and we're not done yet. Heather McCabe is at the free throw line for the Alexander Comets. McCabe's gift up, good. McCabe has an Nicholsworth, and it's 32-29. McCabe steps up to the free throw line for the second foul toss. McCabe's free effort, that too is good. And it's 32-30, a 2-point advantage for the Trenton Tigers. Tigers, Kylie Hutchins to the front court, pressured in midcourt by Jacobson. Hutchins brings it to the top of the key, half a minute to go in the third. Hutchins angles to the left wing, stops. Bounce pass in the lane, wildly for Hoffman, tipped away by McCabe. Loose ball gathered up by Lindbergh. Lindbergh hands it off to Jacobson to Ross. Down court, deep left corner. James from 20, no. Rebound, Lindbergh. Lindbergh put back, 8-footer, not good. Rebound cleared off by Slater. Slater on the break, 2 on 2. Slater in the lane, spins, drops it underneath. Hoffman, 5-footer up and in. Katie Hoffman has her first field goal, 34-30. 5 seconds to go. Trenton the lead, third quarter. Driving to the left baseline, James runs into a crowd. Throws it in the lane. Lindbergh jumper at the buzzer wouldn't have counted. That's the end of 3, the score. Trenton Tigers, 34. Alexander Comets, 30. At the end of 3, you're listening to the District 16 tournament on News Radio 660 Sports.
And they welcome all new customers. Scandi American Bank is FDIC insured. Scandi American Bank is on Main Street in downtown Stanley.
We go to the fourth and final quarter, 34-30. The Tigers have the lead. The Comets have the ball. On the right side, James. James, top of the key to Ross. Around the horn on the left side, Jacobson. Jacobson at the high post. Feeds it off there to Heen. Heen deep right corner to Ross. Ross, free throw line right to James, left side. Jumper, Jacobson, 8-footer, no. Rebound, Jacobson for the putback, and she's fouled. Boy, little Amber Jacobson working hard in the paint there. And the foul is called on Trish Ledoux. That's her second. That's 3 on the Tigers. Comets play it in. The inbounds, left side to Heen. Outside to Jacobson, around the horn James. Right side Ross from 20, not good. Rebound long to Jessica James. James, free throw line left to Jacobson. Jacobson skip pass, right side to Ross. Ross deep right corner to James, down low to McCabe. Jumper not good, batted away. Loose ball picked up by Heen, saves it back out to Jacobson. Jacobson in the paint, bounces the right side, intending for Ross. Tipped away, stolen by Alicia Olson. Turnover Alexander 17. Olson hands it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins to the front court. Hutchins deep left corner to Turcotte. Alley-oop down low. Ryder up, nope, but she's fouled. Foul inside is going to be whistled against Alicia Heen. She has 4. That's 5 on the Comets and Joni Ryder's at the free throw line. Ryder with 12 points today, and her team leads the Trenton Tigers, leading the Comets 34-30. Joni Ryder's at the line for 2. Gift Ryder up. It is good. Substitution, Cindy Lindvig checks in for Alicia Heen. Heen is off. Lindvig is on. And to the free throw line, Joni Ryder again. Ryder bounces the ball, eyes the hoop. Gift Ryder up, good. Ryder gets both ends, 36-30. Half a dozen lead for the Trenton Tigers over the Comets. Comets with the ball to the front court. James fires right side. Jacobson. Jacobson ball above her head. Skip pass left side to Lindvig. Lindvig deep left corner to James. Baseline 12-footer. Nope. Boy, the lid is on the basket for the Comets in the second half. Battle for the rebound. Comets still battling. Come up with it. And a hack foul inside. Hand check foul is trying to clear the rebound. Amber Jacobson, and she was swarmed under. Foul is called against the Trenton Tigers, Alicia Olson. Olson Spurs. That's 4 on the Tigers, and so the Comets play it in. Jacobson in the back court at the free throw line. McCabe, jumper, 12-footer. Nope. Rebound, Ledoux. Lost it, taken away by James. Turnover on the Trenton Tigers, 13. James outside. Jacobson trying to thread the needle down low to Ross. Threw it overhead and out of bounds. 18 turnovers on the Comets. So Joni Ryder and the Tigers get it back. Ryder plays it inbounds in the back court to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins spinning, moving across the stripe against Jacobson. Hutchins, top of the key. Circles to the left side. Orchestrating the offense. Hooks it off on the baseline to Alicia Olson. Alexander's man-to-man. 6-point ball game, 36-30. A little over 6 minutes to go. Olson down low, posting up. Hutchins, 5-footer. Good, it'll count. She's fouled. Oh, they posted up Kylie Hutchins down low. Because of her quickness, she took advantage and got the hoop and is fouled. And the foul is on Amber Jacobson. That's kind of a mismatch anyway. 6 team fouls, and Alexander and Kylie Hutchins will go to the line. Hutchins has 13 points, and it's 38-30 with 6 minutes to go in the game. Hutchins gift on the way. Short, not good. Rebound in the lane, cleared out of there by Turcotte. Back out to Hutchins. Hutchins threads the needle down low. Ledoux from 5, didn't get it, but she's hammered. Foul is going to be called on Michelle Ross. 1 on Ross, 7 on the Alexander Comets, and to the free throw line is Trish Ledoux. Ledoux has not scored in the game, but she'll have an opportunity here, and she will shoot 2. Gift Ledoux, and bouncing around, not good. Ledoux will do it again. Free effort, Ledoux on the way. Nope. And the rebound taken down in the lane by James. James on the fly, front court, lead pass down low. McCabe, yes. Nice running game by the Alexander Comets. Very slow transition by the Tigers. So it's 38-32 as Kylie Hutchins brings it to the front court. Hooks it to the right side. Turcotte alone from 12. Too long. Not good. Rebound McCabe. McCabe on the fly. McCabe against Ryder. Got it caught on the hip. Wanted a lead pass. Couldn't get rid of it. Travels. And she comes up swearing and do it right away. Turnover 1 on Alexander, and that, or I should say 8 on Alexander, and the Tigers get it back. Kylie Hutchins to the front court. Post Ryder. Threads the needle. Great pass down low. Turcotte up and in. Excellent pass from Ryder to Turcotte for the layup. 40-32, an 8-point lead Tigers. Left side is James. She'll try a rainbow from 19 and ring the bell. She was standing on the line. Jessica James has 12, her first field goal since the first quarter. 40-34. 5 minutes remaining in the game. Tigers lead the Comets. Comets set up their zone defense. Tigers, Alicia Olson down low. Ledoux inside, turnaround up and in. Trish Ledoux finally cranks one home. Her first field goal of the game, 42-34. Trenton with the advantage. And the Comets trying to get the pass in the corner to Lindbig, and almost stealing it is Alicia Olson. Then Lindbig trying to get it back, pushing off at Olson, and it's whistled for the foul. Is the 8th team foul on the Trenton Tigers. We go to the other end for free throws, but first, the Comets want to use a timeout. 4:49 remaining in the game. Timeout Alexander score. Trenton 42, Alexander 34. You're listening to the District 16 tournament on News Radio 660 Sports.
People in the Crosby area who don't like big hospitals unless they're absolutely necessary have an excellent option. A caring place that is local but has stayed modern. St. Luke's Hospital and the Crosby Clinic. St. Luke's Hospital and the Crosby Clinic can treat the majority of your needs and offer preventative medicine like screenings. Their staff includes 2 doctors, a physician's assistant, physical therapist, and a patient education coordinator. St. Luke's Hospital and Crosby Clinic. With clinics also in Lignite and Columbus, big enough to help, small enough to care.
At the free throw line, the first free toss is good. Alicia Olson goes to the free throw line for the second toss. It's 43-34. Olson could make it a 10-point game and does. Olson has 2, and it's 44-34. 4:40 remaining in the game. To the front court, Jessica James. James, free throw line left. Deep left corner, Jacobson down low, lays it up. Not good. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds. And the Comets will play it in. 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Winner goes to the semis on Thursday evening. The loser to the loser-out game Thursday afternoon. And the Comets in the lane. Jumper, James in and out, not good. Rebound, Ryder saves it to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins to the front court. Hutchins jump pass in the lane. Ledoux, layup, yes. Trish Ledoux from Kylie Hutchins on the nice jump pass. 46-34. A 12-point advantage for the Tigers. Driving in the lane, McCabe, not good. Rebound, put back. Ross batted away, picked up by Turcotte. Turcotte out of a crowd, walks. 14 turnovers on the Tigers. Now Alicia Heen is back in. Going to the bench for the Comets is Cindy Lindbig. And so inbounding it is Jessica James. James on the back court. Gives it inbounds to Jacobson. Jacobson circles to the right side. On the dribble drive to the baseline. Has it tapped away and out of bounds by Alicia Olson. And so the Alexander Comets will play it inbounds. Comets, Jacobson, back court. Gets it inbounds to Jessica James. James left side, Ross. Ross looks inside, can't find anyone. Starts the drive, slows it down. Flips it back out to Jacobson. Jacobson, free throw line left to Ross. Fakes right, goes left, stops, jump, shoots, not good. Rebound tapped around, comes out to Ross. Top of the key to Jacobson. Left side, Alicia Heen. Heen to the baseline, cut off down there by Kylie Hutchins. Good defense by Hutchins on the baseline. Out to Ross, right side. Here's James, jumper, batted away by Joni Ryder. Ryder's going to be whistled for the body contact. 2 on Joni Ryder, 5 on the Trenton Tigers with 3.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. 46-34. The Trenton Tigers have the lead. And to the free throw line, the gift toss, not good by James. James will go to the line again. Free effort by James on the way. That one's not good. Ricochets out of bounds. And the Trenton Tigers will play it in. 46-34. Trenton, after trailing by 11 in the first quarter, now regained the lead and lead it by 12 with 3:20 remaining. On the left baseline, Alicia Olson. Olson flips it back outside to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins guarded there by Jacobson on the left baseline. Olson from 12. Bingo. Alicia Olson has 4 points. 48-34. The Tigers have opened up a 14-point gap. Right side, James feeds to Jacobson. Skip pass left side to Ross. Around that Tiger, 2-3 defensive set on the left baseline. James down low. Turnaround jumper. Heen, 8-footer, not good. Rebound cleared by Ledoux. Ledoux to Hutchins. Carries the ball at midcourt. Turnover Trenton. 15 turnovers on the Tigers. And so James will play it inbounds in the backcourt. Gives it in to Jacobson. Jacobson walks it to the top of the key. Rifles the left side. Ross from 25. Nope. Rebound taken down by Joni Ryder. Ryder out of the crowd and is fouled, and the foul holding Amber Jacobson. Jacobson's fourth. And that'll be 9 on the Alexander Comets. So Joni Ryder and the rest of the Tigers walk to the other end. Ryder's at the free throw line, and Ryder has 14 today. 1 point over her per game average for the season. Got to tell you that Keith Bjornsson, one of the officials for the tournament, is in seventh heaven right now. He's reading the Green Bay Packers Media Guide 1997. And I'm proud of him, too, because I would be, too. Free effort by Joni Ryder is good. And the next free throw by Joni Ryder is on the way, in and out, not good. And the rebound ripped out of there by Alicia Heen. Heen hands it off to Jacobson on the fly to the front court. Lead pass, Ross. Ross, left side. Stops, free throw line left. Loses the ball, picks it up, gives it at the baseline to Alicia Heen. She'll fire from 15. Too long, not good. Rebound, Joni Ryder. Ryder has it tapped away, stolen by Jacobson. Jacobson throws it back outside. But a 3-second violation. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. She couldn't get out of the lane. Turnover 16 on Trenton, 19 on Alexander. And so the Tigers, Joni Ryder plays it inbounds to Kylie Hutchins. 2:15 remaining in the game. Hutchins ball hawking down court. They call her for carrying the ball at midcourt again. 17 turnovers on Trenton. And so the Alexander Comets play it inbounds. Right side, three-pointer. Michelle Ross, not good, off the inbounds. Rebound, Kylie Hutchins, and then is pressured in the backcourt by Heen. Hutchins walks. 18 turnovers on the Trenton Tigers. Little over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Inbounding at Jacobson, deep left corner to Heen. Heen throws it back out to McCabe from 19. Nope. Rebound, inside jumper, James. Nope. Battle for the rebound, Ledoux. And as she clears it off, a push foul inside on Amber Jacobson. Nope, it's going to go on Alicia Heen. That'll be it for Alicia Heen. Heen fouls out with 1:56 to go. And 8 points for Alicia Heen. So to the free throw line is Tricia Ledoux. Ledoux has 4 points, all of them here in the fourth quarter. She is 0 of 2 at the free throw line. Free effort by Trish Ledoux. It's good. Ledoux is at the free throw line. That one is good. I was going to say Keith Bjornsson, not only a pretty good referee, he's one of the few people who can tell you about Lamar McCann. Ask him when you see him. Here's a bounce pass on the right side. This is James. James throws a court wide to McCabe. McCabe trying to heave it in the lane, has it knocked away from her, picked up in the back court, scramble is on, and a push foul on the Comets. Turnover Alexander, 20. And the foul is on Jessica James. That's her third. Of course, he knew about Lamar McCann. Now he's looking in the media guide just to learn a little more about Lamar McCann. At the free throw line is Lacey Turcotte. Turcotte with 9 points today. And the free effort is on the way. It's not good. She'll do it again. Turcotte steps up to the free throw line. Second foul toss. That's in and out, not good. Battle for the rebound. Tipped around. Ryder had it, lost it. Now it's picked up by Turcotte. Turcotte trying to bounce it off on the right side. Picked up by the Comets coming out of a crowd with it is Jamie Pixon. Jamie Pixon. And she walks. So a turnover in Alexander. And now we're going to get substitutions as Callie Hogan checks in. Pat Nino checks in. Charla Eggum checks in. Let's see who else is in the ball game. And now we're going to have a timeout. Minute 34 remaining in the game. 51-34. Trenton has the lead. Timeout on the court. We'll have a timeout. 1 minute on News Radio 660 Sports.
During the snowy months on the northern plains, Root Heavy Duty Williston.
When it's got to be done, Tioga Machine Shop is the one. Tioga Machine Shop is your complete oil field service station for heavy oil field, industrial, construction, farm, and auto. Whatever the case may be, let Tioga Machine Shop do the work for you. The trained professionals at Tioga Machine Shop can perform a new service with their computerized numerical controlled lathe. Stop in today to Tioga Machine Shop.
That is Stacy Maracek, and she's being helped to the bench. Stacy Maracek, by the way, just checked in a moment ago during that substitution melee, and she's a freshman at 5'7". So the Trenton Tigers have the ball with 1:10 to go. In the backcourt for the Tigers is Kelly Ryder. Ryder throws it back out top of the key. Pass there to Kim Gardner. Jumper up, not good. And a battle for the rebound and a whistle and a push foul down low. And the foul is going to be called against the Alexander Comet, Cindy Lindvig. That's her third. And to the free throw line for the Trenton Tigers is Kelly Ryder. Ryder's gift is good. Ryder will shoot another one. 52-34. And the free effort is good by Kelly Ryder. Boy, after starting out like a house of fire, it's been a drought for the Alexander Comets. They scored 16 in the first quarter, then 6 and 8, and only 4 here in the fourth quarter. Comets have the ball again. On the right side for the Comets is Jamie Pixon. Pixon throws her court wide, and the jumper put up. Not good by Cindy Lindvig. Battle for the rebound. Coming out of a crowd is Lacey Ryder. Ryder heaves it down court to Kelly Ryder. Kelly Ryder brings it to the front court. Circles to the left side. Stops. Throws it across the grain out towards the top of the key to Ryder. And now deep right corner, Lacey Ryder from about 19. Not good. Rebound and the putback not good. That shot put up by the Tigers' Joni Ryder. Excuse me, not Joni Ryder, but Kim Gardner. And now Kelly Ryder plays it inbounds underneath, all alone, up and in for Cammie Moran. And it's 55-34. Trenton with the lead. 5 seconds remaining in the game. Alexander with the ball. On the shot, right side jumper, it's good. A three-pointer at the buzzer for Pat Nino for the Alexander Comets. 55-37, final tally on the board. Trenton Tigers over the Alexander Comets. Tigers improve to 18-3, and the Comets go to the loser-out game Thursday afternoon with a record of 10-10. 55-37, final tally on the board. We'll be back to check numbers and scoring after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to the District 16 tournament on News Radio 660 Sports.
Travel World of Crosby is booking for the break.
So the final score, 55-37. The Trenton and the Tigers improved to 18-3. Comets dropped to 10-10 for the season. And the scoring for the Trenton Tigers, they were 21 of 51 from the field, 41%. Alexander 17 of 63 for 27%. From the line, Trenton 10 of 17, 59%. And Alexander 2 of 5, 40%. Get this. The turnovers, 22 for Trenton, 25 for Alexander. A total of 47 miscues in the game. Rebounds, Trenton with 37 and Alexander with 43 rebounds. I'll be back. We'll look at the individual scoring as the post-game show continues in 2 minutes on News Radio 660 Sports.
Williston Fuel Plaza is the convenience store.
So 55-37, the final tally on the board as the Trenton Tigers beat the Alexander Comets, and the Tigers go to the consolation 6 o'clock Thursday evening against Burke Central. And the Alexander Comets go to the consolations, the semifinals, I should say, 6 o'clock, Trenton and Burke Central. And the Alexander Comets go to the Consees Thursday afternoon at 2:30 against the Divide County Maroons. Individual scoring in the ball game for the Trenton Tigers. They have about 9 ball players scoring. Leading the way today is Joni Ryder with 15. 13 points for Kylie Hutchins. 6 points for Tricia Ledoux. And 4 points for Alicia Olson. 9 points for Lacey Turcott. 2 points for Katie Hoffman. 2 points for Stacy Slater. 2 points for Cammie Moran. and 2 points for Callie Ryder for the Trenton total of 55. For the Alexander Comets, individual scoring, 12 points for Jessica James, 8 points for Alicia Heen, 8 points for Heather McCabe, 4 points for Amber Jacobson, 2 points for Michelle Ross, and 3 points for Pat Nino for the Comets total of 37. So 55-37, the final tally on the board. Trenton Tigers over the Alexander Comets in Game 2 of the District 16 tournament.